I don't do no type of police action. I don't get on here talking my name or nothing with nothing. And for two, hey, you seen them undercover cowboy ass hats them had on, the nigga pull up like he a Western sitting in the middle of a parking lot, but with a man, come on, man. You on all these cameras doing all this with the police, and wait till you pull out a little baby toy and say, it could go down. It could go down. Hey, bro. Man, I know you a bitch, man. Hey, I don't even gotta do that. Hey, just don't say three names. Nothing, baby. I ain't got nothing.
NLE Choppa was hospitalized after a serious real-world run-in connected to NBA YoungBoy's camp. And instead of anyone showing concern, OG3Three went public and mocked the whole situation. What started as rap tension quickly shifted into something much darker. And people watching could tell this was no longer just about music. This situation did not begin with a diss song catching traction or jokes flying online. It started with real movement in real spaces, sudden pull-ups, and Choppa trying to remove himself before the moment went completely left. Once hospital talk entered the conversation, the tone around this beef changed fast and the stakes felt higher. Before any injuries were officially discussed, reports began circulating that NBA YoungBoy affiliate Ben 10 allegedly pulled up on Choppa's location. Video clips spreading online showed Choppa driving off shortly after spotting him, which fans immediately took as Choppa trying to avoid a direct confrontation rather than letting things escalate.
Bro, what type of gangster pull up on a man, say they gonna do something to a man, and pull out their phone on everything I love, bro? Baby ARP in hand, man. I just asked these folks, what you wanna do? Why y'all keep staring at me? I'm sitting here, right in the drive, parking lot, right there, telling them what they wanna do. Man, them niggas shaking, man. Three, you shaking. Ben, shaking. Y'all ain't do shit, man. What happened, Mike?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
What they do?
Nothing. They filmed. They filmed.
What they do?
Not long after that, Ben 10 allegedly claimed he caught Choppa lacking and ran down on him, pushing the situation from intimidation into something far more serious. At that point, this was no longer about words, it was about proximity and timing. After the run-in, Choppa went live and tried to control the narrative. He claimed Ben 10 and OG3Three did not really want smoke, saying they only pulled out phones and never made a real move. That explanation was meant to downplay what happened, but it backfired almost immediately. Within hours, OG3Three responded with a completely different tone. He showed no concern, no hesitation, and no interest in calming things down. Instead, he mocked Choppa's version of events, saying the situation happened in a heavily monitored area surrounded by cameras and undercover-looking people. OG3Three sounded more entertained than anything, and that reaction made a lot of people pause. When one side is explaining themselves and the other side is laughing, fans usually assume the calmer side feels like they have less to hide.
That's mad time. What? Stop them. You suck. Just knock out. You suck.
Yo. Yeah, I just knocked out NLE Choppa. He's a fucking bitch. Oh, 4K Trey. We in this bit.
He just beat up NLE Choppa in the airport, y'all.
As this back and forth played out, older footage resurfaced showing NLE Choppa previously getting beaten by a fan connected to NBA. That clip spread fast and instantly changed how people looked at the current situation. Instead of seeing Choppa as someone who just got caught off guard, many fans started asking why he keeps ending up in similar situations. That is when the conversation shifted into a darker space. Nothing confirmed, but widely talked about.
Bruh, no more breakdancing, no more belly rolling and shit like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you gotta make some killer anthem with like some military tanks, RPGs. That's how he...
Rumors began spreading that Choppa was hospitalized after the situation escalated. There was no public police report and no official medical statement, but Choppa's sudden silence mixed with how intense the run-in looked made fans believe something serious happened off camera. Once the idea of hospitalization entered the conversation, the beef stopped feeling performative and started feeling dangerous. What stood out most was the change in fan reaction. Instead of backing Choppa, a lot of people began warning him that he was knee-deep in something he might not be able to walk away from.
I'm not promoting no violence, bro. I swear to God, cuz I'm not on nothing, bro. But I cannot just believe, man. I don't want no misconception, bro. I don't want to smoke with nobody. I don't want beef with nobody. Feel me?
Others questioned whether his behavior looked reckless or even suspicious. One fan wrote, "NLE Choppa can't stop now. He's knee-deep in some shit. YB crew, if I was them, I would play it safe because he might be working with the police the way he's acting." This one-sided beef came out of nowhere. Another fan suggested that surviving something like this could make Choppa feel untouchable, a mindset that has ended badly for rappers before. That reaction was not support, it was fear mixed with frustration. And this situation did not come out of thin air. Choppa previously explained why he dissed NBA YoungBoy in his song KO, claiming he had a vivid dream involving YoungBoy that pushed him to speak out. That explanation raised eyebrows almost immediately because in rap culture, dreams usually turn into lyrics. But in street culture, dreams can sound like threats. That disconnect made a lot of people uncomfortable. DJ Academic stepped in publicly and warned Choppa that dissing NBA YoungBoy was not something to play with. He said going at YoungBoy requires a different type of energy, and that light or playful diss records would not be taken lightly. That warning did not age well. YoungBoy later responded the way he usually does, through music, dropping lines that made it clear he was not impressed and had no intention of backing down. Not long after that, Choppa's tone shifted. Once Ben 10 allegedly pulled up, Choppa publicly stated that he did not want smoke with anyone. By that point, though, the situation had already moved past words and music. OG3Three later clarified that he wanted no involvement, denied chasing clout, and asked for his name to be kept out of the narrative. But even while distancing himself, he continued mocking how Choppa handled the situation. That contradiction stood out to fans and made it feel like one side believed none of this could touch them. As often happens during moments like this, older allegations tied to Choppa resurfaced. These included past claims involving serious personal disputes connected to the mother of his child. Whether proven or not, their reappearance damaged Choppa's public credibility at the worst possible moment. Once trust starts slipping, narratives harden fast. The most unsettling part of this situation is not the diss tracks or the pull-up clips. It is the laughter. OG3Three did not threaten Choppa or issue warnings. He laughed. And in situations like this, laughter usually signals that one side does not feel affected at all. That is why the hospital rumors hit so hard. Because if NLE Choppa really was hurt, while the other side keeps joking, it creates a clear sense of imbalance. And imbalance is where situations turn dangerous. Right now, Choppa is dealing with hospital rumors, growing public doubt, and serious questions about his judgment. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy's affiliates continue denying any wrongdoing while openly mocking the situation, and fans are watching closely to see whether Choppa speaks again or goes completely quiet. Silence at this point would speak loudly. Speaking out could escalate things even further. Either way, this situation has already crossed the line from music into real-life consequences. This stopped being entertainment a long time ago. If Choppa continues responding publicly, the situation could spiral fast. If he disappears, many people will take that as confirmation that the rumors hold weight. Neither option looks safe, and that is what makes this moment so tense. Now it is time to hear your thoughts. Do you think Choppa underestimated who he was dealing with, or did the other side take things too far once this moved off the internet? Let your opinion be known in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with others following the story. Stay tuned, because if this situation updates, it likely will not happen through music. See you on the next one.